Hi, this is Bob from Titan Tiny Homes. I just want to thank you for your purchase of your tiny house from us. This video is to walk you through some simple things that we need to show you so that you can operate your tiny house properly. First thing I want to show you is your thermostat on the wall. So this is where you're going to turn on your heat. You have a thermostat on the bottom. This controls how hot and how cold you want the unit to be. If you have an AC unit in your tiny house, this is the remote to operate that unit. It's pretty self-explanatory, and there's a information manual in the drawer to further explain that, but basically it's on, off, temperature, and you have all your different mode settings in here. As we move over to here, this is your propane and carbon monoxide detector. You push this button to run a test. All the lights will light up. This is to sense if any propane has been leaking into the system. It will go off and obviously make you aware of that. If in the event that that does happen, it is wise to evacuate the unit and shut the propane off and call a service technician or call us, and we can figure out what to do about that scenario. As we move forward, if you have a washer and dryer unit, you're going to want to make sure that you remove there's 4 bolts on the back side of the unit. These wrenches are provided with every unit, and you're going to want to remove these bolts before operating the unit. In here, in this cabinet, is where those wrenches will be placed, and also where the information is about your unit to take those bolts out. As we move across to here, in this cabinet here, you're going to find your furnace, your hot water heater, your fresh water tank pump and accumulator tank. Also in here, you'll notice a shutoff valve. This valve is to control the gas between the furnace and the hot water heater. There's your stove. The stove operates as so. You'll turn these knobs on, and these will activate your burners. And then to spark them, you'll hit the spark right here, and that will ignite the burners. This here is our micro monitor system, and this is what's going to monitor your gray water tank. So you push gray water. Right now it's empty, but if it were full, these lights would illuminate. Same thing with the black water. Same thing with the fresh water. And then also it monitors the onboard battery system and tells you exactly where the battery's at. So you move into the bathroom. This is how you're going to flush your toilet. You just push down on here and it'll flush your toilet. Obviously, if you have a composting toilet, it's going to be a little different there. We'll go outside now, and I'll show you a lot of the other features that are on the exterior of the unit that you're going to want to make yourself aware of. Alright, so if you do have an AC unit on your tiny house, you're going to want to remove the plastic that we put on the unit during transport before operating the air conditioner. It's just a light plastic. You'll cut this like this and then remove the plastic, and you should be good to go. But you're definitely not going to want to operate your AC unit with this plastic on here. These are your leveling jacks. So after the unit is in place, you're going to want to balance the tongue first. So we'll lower you'll take your tongue jack here. You're going to lower this until it gets level. After that's level, you're going to want to come over here and crank these to the ground. This is going to prevent any kind of swaying of the unit. And you're also going to want to make sure these are on a solid footing of some sort of patio block stone, or ideally, if the unit could be on a concrete slab, that would be the easiest way to level. But at the very least, you're going to want some concrete blocks underneath these leveling jacks, because they will take some of the pressure of the unit as people are walking around inside. As we come over to the side, you got 2 fittings here. One of them is for your fresh water. So this goes directly into the freshwater holding tank. In the event that you overfill the tank, This little breather hole here will weep water, and you will know that it's 100% full. In the event that you are in a location where you have city water hookup, you're going to want to use this hookup right here, and then you can avoid having to use the water tank, and you'll always have constant water pressure and a fresh supply of water as well. We move a little further. This is the propane holding tank closet. In here, you have your propane regulator, and the way this works is you can leave it in the middle, and it's going to run both tanks at the same time. Or you can leave it to one side, and it will run this tank, and then once this indicates red, you're going to want to switch over to the other tank, and it should illuminate green at that point, and then it'll allow you to take this tank away to get refilled. There's also a light in here, so in case it's at night, you can see what you're doing. Another thing we're going to provide with the unit is our 30 amp electrical hookup cord. The way this works is we're going to come over here, and you're going to open this up, and this is your electrical hookup port. And what's going to happen is you're going to put this, there's a little tab here, and that's going to line up with this tab right here. And when this goes in here like this, you're going to turn it clockwise, and then this retaining collar will then screw into place, and then you'll take this end and plug it into your electrical service. And this is a 25-foot cord. If you need, they do make longer cords. We provide a 25-foot cord with all of our units. So that's how you hook up your high voltage electrical power. There's not a whole lot of service that needs to be done on both the exterior of your water heater and also your furnace. But those are located here, where you can pull these panels and you can access all the internal hardware of these different services. As we move down to the bottom here, this is going to be your sewer outlet connection. What you're going to want to do is this is going to rotate off here. There's a little bit of water from when we tested. This is going to operate your gray water tank. Now, in the event that you are hooked up permanently to a service, you're going to want to hook this up to your waste service and pull both of these valves and leave them open so that all the sewage just runs right out and bypasses the tanks. If you're transporting or you're on vacation to a destination that doesn't have hookups and you need to drain your tanks later, you're going to want to make sure this cap is closed and these valves are shut. That way it'll utilize the holding tanks that are on board so that you don't spill sewage all over the place. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope that you enjoy your tiny house. If you have any further questions, please contact us at info@titanchicago.com, or also at our phone number, which is 847-443-4096. Once again, that's 847-443-4096. And once again, we really hope you enjoy your tiny house. Have a great day.